What is up, YouTube? It's your boy, The Walk 71, PlayStation with a 4, and I'm here redoing my WWE Fastlane pay-per-view review because the audio got messed up. That was about 30 minutes of my life just gone. So this video is going to be out later than what I thought. By this time, the video should have been rendering, but now I got to redo the audio. It's cool though. Some stuff came back in my mind that I could re-mention. Alright, this pay-per-view, I really liked the other one. It was more authentic because it got the way I felt, but this pay-per-view sucked, and I didn't expect much from it, but I expected it to be decent because think about it. This is the last pay-per-view. The next pay-per-view is WrestleMania, the biggest wrestling event in WWE history. Maybe professional wrestling history. Hold on. My bad, that's my phone. If you heard it in the background. Yeah, this pay-per-view wasn't even all that. It wasn't even all that last year of Fastlane. I mean, I just really kind of disappointed because I really did feel like this pay-per-view didn't have a lot of potential. I feel like it had a little bit of potential because I usually expect pay-per-views to do well because I like pay-per-views. Pay-per-views are great because you never know what can happen. But you know what? It's WWE these days. Raw hasn't been great in a long time. So let's get into this review, man. I want to get this done as soon as possible. So we got the pre-show match. It was Kalisto versus Alberto Del Rio for the United States Championship. The match didn't mean nothing because I don't care about this rivalry anymore. This rivalry means nothing to me. It stopped making sense once they play what's the game? Hot potato with the championship, and they just gave the title to Del Rio, Kalisto, Del Rio, and then Kalisto again. It was 2 out of 3 falls match. The only good thing about this match was Mauro Ranallo on commentary. Probably one of the not saying greatest, but one of the best commentators in WWE right now besides Corey Graves. He actually sold each wrestler and made them feel important. That's something Cole never does, where he actually like makes it feel like a big fight. Kalisto got the first I guess fall in this match by disqualification. Del Rio hit him with a chair. The second one, Del Rio beat the crap out of him, got a pin. The third one, Kalisto got a pin. Match didn't mean nothing. I don't care for it. I just wish I don't know, man. I don't even know. The United States Championship doesn't mean anything. Most championships in WWE don't even mean anything these days. Anyway, we open up the pay-per-view with a Divas tag team match. We got Naomi and Tamina. I guess they still call themselves Team Bad, taking on Sasha Banks versus Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch. Honestly, this match was average, I guess. I mean, we're probably not gonna get NXT Sasha in a while. You know, the 5-star match Sasha, the incredible match of the year Sasha. We're probably not gonna get that for a long time. Honestly, I didn't care for the build-up for this match because it was random, to be honest, because I thought they were building up Sasha versus Charlotte versus Becky for something, but I guess not. So, Naomi, Sasha Banks, we got them two in the match. Those are 2 bad chicks in the WWE. The black people. This is probably like one of the only matches black people in it. You know, it's Black History Month because the New Day didn't even get a match. They got a segment, but this match was cool, I guess. I mean, Sasha got over. We want Sasha chance. The ending, they got a synchronized ending. We had Sasha Banks hit these bank statement on Tamina, and Becky Lynch hit the disarmor on Naomi. And I wouldn't say they both tapped out, but I know Tamina tapped out. We got the victory. I don't know what's going on. I hope we get the triple threat or the match between Sasha and Charlotte, or Sasha, Charlotte, Becky. Next match we got the Intercontinental Championship match, another title that doesn't mean nothing in the WWE right now. We got Dolph Ziggler, somebody that nobody cares about anymore, the most irrelevant superstar in the WWE right now, taking on the man, one of my favorite wrestlers right now in the WWE, besides AJ Styles and a couple of others, Kevin Owens, the current 2-time Intercontinental Champion. Honestly, this match was great. This match is better than any other match they've had on Raw and or SmackDown, because I don't really watch SmackDown. It's better than any match. We got 3 super kicks. We got Ziggler hitting a super kick, then Owens hitting a super kick, then Ziggler hitting a super kick, and then JBL said it's a super kick party, making a reference to the Young Bucks, but nothing really major happened. Kevin Owens won, retained the championship. Now WWE is probably going to do nothing with the championship and do nothing with Owens, just like they did with the previous reigns, and just like what they're doing with Kevin Owens right now. So, my bad if I sound mad negative. Like, this pay-per-view just makes me, like, it really irked me. Like, this pay-per-view didn't do anything. But let me stop ranting. I want to get this finished as quick as possible. So the next match we got Big Show, Ryback, and Kane, known as the WWE's Titans. I'm using finger quotations. The Titans taking on the most irrelevant group of people in WWE right now, the Wyatt family. This match was stupid. I didn't care for it. I don't really care for the Wyatts anymore. They suck now. Like, they can't win a major match to save their life, and they didn't win this match either. God, they didn't even win this match. Like, this match, like, it was given that the Wyatt family was gonna win. That's how they made it. God, I'm so glad we didn't get Braun Strowman versus Undertaker at WrestleMania, because that was a rumor. I'm glad they shot that down, but they're still trying to push Braun Strowman. He didn't really do much in this match, honestly. Wyatt family, man. This match, nothing really remarkable happened. I guess Ryback is CM Punk. He did the CM Punk knees. He did it so great that he almost fell over the ropes like an idiot, and he looks like Goldberg now. Yeah, the Wyatt family, they lost. I don't know if they're still going to set up for Lesnar Wyatt at WrestleMania, because there's nothing transpired between them two. At Fastlane, we would thought something would have happened after on that one Raw when they attacked Brock Lesnar, but I guess not. They took another L. I'm just mad because the Wyatt families have so much potential, but WWE doesn't see that, and they have them lose every single major match, basically taking all credibility from the Wyatt family. I don't think the Big Show, Ryback, or Kane need this win. The Big Show and Kane are very accomplished superstars. This win is not going to do anything. Ryback is irrelevant. Ryback was the Intercontinental Champion and basically was like one of the worst Intercontinental Champions of all time, honestly. Yeah, so the Wyatts suck. They lost. The next match we got was the Divas Championship match, and Jesus Christ, this match was so boring. When are they gonna stop shoving Daniel Bryan's retirement down our throats with Brie Bella? They are really trying to try to put Brie Bella over by sticking her with Daniel Bryan. Yes, Brie Bella and Daniel Bryan are married. They are trying to make Brie Bella like Daniel Bryan. She's doing the yes chant. She's doing the kicks to the chest like Daniel Bryan. She's doing the yes lock. She's wearing Daniel Bryan's kick pads. I didn't care for this match. This is more like a piss break match in my opinion. I know some people, like, what's funny is Wiza on Twitter said that this match was great. I don't know. This match, I didn't see anything in this match special, honestly. We got Brie Bella hitting the yes lock on Charlotte. Charlotte hit a figure four. Brie Bella also hit a single leg Boston Crab. I didn't see anything special from this match. The Divas Revolution went nowhere. I'm just glad this match was over. But then right after that, we got probably the savior of this pay-per-view, a match that was actually good. That was great. We got AJ Styles, the phenomenal AJ Styles, the phenomenal one. AJ Styles taking on Y2J, Chris Jericho, the Ayatollah of rock and roll, Chris Jericho. And they actually had a promo for this. They had a promo video package. basically trying to sell AJ Styles as the next big thing in WWE, and that Chris Jericho is trying to derail him, and that if AJ Styles loses this match, he's basically going nowhere in WWE. So I'm glad AJ Styles won, because Chris Jericho couldn't be no more truer. Because if AJ Styles would take an L tonight, I don't know where he would be in WWE's, like, I guess, ranking systems. Because in WWE, if you're not Roman Reigns, you can F off. Like, they don't care who you are. If you ain't Roman Reigns, they don't care what happens to you. Look at Tyler Breeze. This match was great. We got back and forth combat. We got forearm smashes. We got flare chops. We got baseball slides. We got walls of Jericho. We got that combination AJ Styles did, but I liked how they did it this time, because he usually does it at a fast pace, but he did it slow to kind of sell that he's fatigued, he's tired. He hit him with, the combination with ending with a backhand, and he actually did it slow. That was cool. That was really cool. We got a Styles Clash to end this match, but Jericho kicked out, had me going crazy. But I feel like WWE should treat that move like it's very special. Jericho should have lost to that move, honestly. We got a Pele kick in the second row. I forgot about that. Pele kick. I always pop for Pele kicks from AJ Styles back in TNA. Honestly, New Japan treated that move like it was a crazy move. Like, you have to be like God style to hit that move, because if you've seen in the 5-star match between AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura at Wrestle Kingdom 10 back in January, I don't even think AJ Styles hit a Styles Clash, because in New Japan they treat that move like it's like a pile driver. Like, you have to be like very tough to kick out of it. And I feel like WWE said no, they treat this move like it's a regular move, because Jericho kicked out, but then Jericho tapped out to the calf killer, or WWE likes to call it the calf crusher. My bad if you heard that noise. Whatever they want to call this. Honestly, Jericho tapped. He tapped out. So what this means is hopefully that this rivalry is over. No more matches from these two. This match is better than their match on Raw and SmackDown. Great match. I felt like it was a great way to end it, a great way to put AJ Styles. But now I'm trying to figure out what can they do with AJ Styles now for WrestleMania. Is he gonna face Kevin Owens for the Intercontinental Championship? What can he do? The next match, not even match. We got this segment. We got the New Day and Edge and Christian. The New Day, the most over tag team in WWE right now, over faction, and then Edge and Christian, probably one of the greatest WWE tag teams of all time. I got one question: where did Tony Chemmel come? He literally came out of nowhere to announce Edge and Christian. I haven't heard Tony Chemmel in a long time. That man brings back a lot of memories just from being an announcer, from what I remember from my early years of wrestling. But this segment did not exceed any expectations. This segment led to nothing. It did nothing for the New Day. It did nothing for Edge and Christian. Honestly, I felt like this segment was only so that Edge and Christian can push their new show that's on the WWE Network. The segment led to nothing. They ended up bashing the League of Nations, and then the League of Nations came out. Then the New Day left. They didn't do anything. Then League of Nations intimidated Edge and Christian, but I had nothing to do but laugh, because the League of Nations aren't tough at all. They're like jobber heels. They have 4 people on the team, especially Rusev. I love Rusev, kind of. Like, Rusev is great. They have Rusev, who can be an incredible heel. He hasn't been the same since he lost to John Cena at WrestleMania. And the League of Nations are a joke to me. The segment really was nothing. It's more of a skippable segment. It's like, that's like, honestly, that was like the definition of a Pittsburgh. Like, if you're not gonna miss any matches, you're just gonna miss a segment. The segment led to nothing. It's not gonna do anything for the New Day. Then after that, we got our filler match. We got the Social Outcast member Curtis Axel coming with the Social Outcast, taking on R-Truth. And just for all the wrestling fans who don't know, a filler match is a match that hasn't been announced on the card, and they usually do it to push time so that they can have the perfect amount of time for a specific match. Usually it's a main event match. It happens like right before the main event match. The match was nothing amazing. R-Truth hit them folks, I guess, being black. You got dreads, you gotta be black, right? We had them and him and Curtis actually go at it. The league, not the league. The Social Outcast was talking about them going on the road to WrestleMania. That there are different kinds of cars going to WrestleMania. Bo Dallas was talking about he's gonna be a Subaru, I think, because it has great coverage plan. Yeah, this match didn't mean nothing. We had R-Truth come out because I guess they're trying to build more development towards this R-Truth and Goldust thing, where they're trying to build them up, I guess, because they want them to be a tag team called Golden Truth. So Goldust came out, he attacked Heath Slater, threw him in the barricade. I don't think he touched Bo Dallas. He threw Adam Rose in the ring, right? And then I guess it was a distraction because then Curtis Axel got the roll-up pin on R-Truth, and he cost R-Truth the match. So yeah, and then after that we got some more development, and R-Truth basically saying, I don't want to team with you. Honestly, the best part about this whole R-Truth and Goldust thing was what happened on Monday with the champagne bottle. It was so funny. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. Look up Goldust spills champagne on a woman. It was funny the way it looked. Yeah, time filler matches don't usually mean anything. It's just a match for like two people who don't really do anything in WWE. They're just like, hey, Vince McMahon or Triple H is like, hey, come here, I got a match for you. You and you, we're gonna face each other. Oh my god, this thing. You gonna face each other in a time filler match. It doesn't mean anything. Yeah, this match didn't mean much. And it got us right into the main event. Then, the main event, we got the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, Dean Ambrose, I messed up once again. Hate myself once again. Did this another one. I messed up. But I did worse. We got the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, taking on the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. This match was great. Full of crazy spots. This is the main event, the triple threat match between Brock Lesnar, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns, main eventing the pay-per-view once again. The winner faces Triple H at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. The way they've been building Dean Ambrose up, it was almost pretty obvious. They made it seem like Dean Ambrose was gonna win this match. They built Dean Ambrose like he was the main event star, and Roman Reigns was like somebody else. Roman Reigns has only had like one championship interaction. That was the one with Paul Heyman. They've really built up Dean for this match, and then they had Roman Reigns win because WWE is predictable. They start this match off with a Brock Lesnar going on a suplex frenzy, just suplexing everybody, right? Going crazy. He got like 5 suplexes in the first couple of minutes. Crazy, yo. Really, really crazy. So after the couple of suplexes he gave to Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns, the next major, I guess, part in this match was Brock Lesnar. He was about to F5 Roman Reigns through the announce table, but then Dean Ambrose hit him right in the nuts. Got a low blow, right? Then after that, they put Brock Lesnar through a table. Yo, it was crazy. It's crazy because it's Brock Lesnar. We haven't seen something crazy happen to Brock Lesnar like that since maybe the last triple threat match he was in. That was at the Royal Rumble last year when he went through a table. This is more vicious because he got slammed through it. Brock Lesnar only went through it because Seth Rollins jumped onto him. This was crazy. This was great. This was a way to, I guess, show that if they take care of the bees, they got one major problem out, and now they got the major problem between Dean and Roman. Their friendship, that's going out the window because Dean instantly kicked Roman Reigns in the stomach, threw him to the stairs, got him back in the ring, and they start going at it, right? They're going at it for a couple of minutes, doing what they do. And then Dean Ambrose stops. He's like, whoa, Brock Lesnar got up again. We can't have 2 major problems in one match. Our friendship, they went back to, I guess, being alliances. Put Brock Lesnar through another announce table, yo. I was like, what? Brock Lesnar, he did his little suplex frenzy stuff, doing what he does. And then he goes through 2 announce tables. 2. It was like 3 announce tables they had. They had a German announce table, the American announce table, and the Spanish announce table. And usually, if WWE has more than one announce table, usually somebody's going to go through the announce table. They had 3. So Brock went through 2 announce tables, and then they buried him this time in the, I guess, the remaining pieces of the table. It was crazy. After that, Dean Ambrose and Roman went back at it in the ring. We got Superman punches out of nowhere. We got Dean Ambrose going through the ropes into a nice little lariat clothesline. We got I hope that didn't catch us. Some of my computer, another notification. We got a nice spot where Roman had Dean on his shoulders and he was about to go up for a Samoan drop, and Brock Lesnar came out of nowhere like he's somebody bursting out beast mode. He German suplexes Roman Reigns while Dean Ambrose is on Roman Reigns' shoulders. So we got a suplex with a Samoan drop. German suplex with a Samoan drop. That was crazy, yo. That made me pop. Then after that, the next major part, which was this weak finish that made me roll my eyes. It just made me like really, like, not sad, but just disappointed. Dean Ambrose is going on a chair frenzy crazy, just beating everybody with chairs. Everybody's getting hit with chairs. You get hit with a chair. It's like Oprah was here. You get hit with a chair. You get hit with a chair, right? Takes out Brock. Brock is gone. Roman Reigns, no cells, getting hit with a chair. Spears Dean, 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns is main eventing WrestleMania once again, but this time it's against Triple H for the WWE Championship. And then after that, Triple H came out with the championship. They stared at each other. Triple H held the championship, I think, and that was the end of the pay-per-view. Honestly, this is probably like the weakest finishes. Honestly, this Roman Reigns isn't somebody to carry the company. Honestly, the Roman Reigns from Fastlane last year, when he had like probably his best match, honestly, his best singles match, was the one against Daniel Bryan last Fastlane. That Roman Reigns was great. He showed like a lot, but this Roman Reigns, I don't know, man. He's just average to me. Like, I don't see what Vince McMahon sees. Like, I don't see what's so special about Roman Reigns. Like, he's alright in the ring, I guess. He's average. Like, he does Superman punch, a spear. Like, he doesn't really do nothing amazing. He's on the mic, you know. He doesn't convince me of anything he's saying. He no-sells everything. Like, you can hit Roman Reigns with a move, he's gonna eventually get back up. I honestly don't know what Vince McMahon sees in Roman, but we're gonna get Roman Reigns versus Triple H in the main event of WrestleMania 32. This finish was horrible. This pay-per-view was horrible. If I had to rate this pay-per-view, I'd give it maybe a 1.5 out of like 5. This pay-per-view was bad. And it's crazy because we had the Royal Rumble, which was a great pay-per-view, and then this pay-per-view was trash. It wasn't even good. We had one good match, and then the main event was good up until the finish. We had 1.5 good matches because that finish was like so predictable. It was bad. Like, oh my god, it's sad because he's supposed to be the main event guy. He's the next like big thing in WWE from what people are saying. Or from what Vince McMahon is. He's supposed to be the next John Cena. He's the Samoan John Cena. He'll come out wearing shorts, wristbands, a t-shirt, and a hat on, and some J's. He's the next John Cena, yo. Like, it's ridiculous, man. It's annoying, to be honest. It's really annoying. But, you know, he got booed this pay-per-view too. The crowd went crazy for Dean Ambrose. That should tell WWE something that Dean Ambrose should be a main event star. Honestly, this pay-per-view sucks. WrestleMania is probably gonna suck. Even though it's WrestleMania, I don't know, man. This main event, I'm not getting behind this main event. I just can't. Triple H, Roman Reigns again. It's so predictable. That's probably the worst part. It was so predictable. Like, it would have been crazy if Dean Ambrose won. Just keep my head down, man. Like, I don't have any, like I don't know, man. NXT is probably WWE's greatest product right now, and it's probably because Vince McMahon hasn't touched NXT, and I'm glad he hasn't because he probably would ruin it. Yeah, man, this pay-per-view sucked. WWE, the ratings are gonna go down the drain. Raw tomorrow is probably gonna be weak. Ain't nothing's about to happen. Roman Reigns is probably gonna win the main event. Roman Reigns is gonna win the main event. Nothing else is gonna happen. They're not gonna develop anything for WrestleMania until like the last week. Anyway, guys, you know what to do. Like, comment, favorite, subscribe. I'm just really disappointed in this pay-per-view. Do what you do to support me, man. Anyway, guys, I'm out. Peace.